兄ちゃん、そんなんじゃ厳しい社畜戦争を乗り切れないよ。なんだって？よし、
もう大丈夫だ。
じゃじゃーん。お兄ちゃん、そんなんじゃ厳しい社畜戦争を乗り切れないよ。
ほっとけ。
everyone. It's your favorite Akoso of Zalfir. I'm the control guy, and I'm back with another live stream. Um, just gonna quickly make sure everything is working, but everything seems fine. Just real quick, let me just do a quick mic test. Test. Alright, nice. Everything looks good. Sorry, there was a little bit of delay on the YouTube stream. It's just normal you stream on YouTube though. So, okay, everything works. Yeah, let's get right into it, right? I think. Oh, test. Okay, nice. Hey, Pedro. What's up? Good to see you're already here. Alright. Where's my camera? There's a little bit of delay on the YouTube stream. It's just. Oh, I haven't muted yet. There we go. There we go. Okay, everything should be fine now. Let's get into the games. Let's see what we're doing. So today, I actually don't know what I want to do. So unfortunately, I'm kind of low on resources. I have no rare wildcards, no mythics, and I have no gold, and I don't even have enough gems to buy a pack. So we'll see how it goes today. We'll be able to open one pack later on after we've won a couple games, but. Yeah, we're low on resources because I've been trying to like build a deck, which is the energy deck. Actually, hold on, let me show you the real deck. Where is it? It's in my favorites, but I can't craft it yet. This deck. I'm trying to build a Jeskai Energy control deck. And hold on, once the arena responds. Hello, arena. Arena? Are you okay? Oh, there we go. So, Jeskai Energy Control. I am missing 2 mythic wildcards and 1 rare. Well, actually, let me move over here. Take this away and then put this in. Okay. So I'm missing 2 Flages and 1 Invert Polarity for this deck to be finished. I can't wait for this deck to be finished. This deck is going to be so good. Because I've already kind of tested like a budget version of this. But yeah, I had to craft... I opened a pack and I got 1 Wrath of the Skies. And I was like, oh wait, let's make the energy control deck. So I crafted 1 more of these. I had 3? I had 4. I had 4 rare wildcards. I crafted a Scalding Tarn, 1 Wrath of the Skies, and 2 Invert Polarities. But now I'm missing 1 Invert Polarity and 2 Flages. So we either have to get lucky in packs or we have to get wildcards. I think actually I should get a rare very soon. Yeah, okay. My next pack will give me 1 more rare, so at least we'll have the Invert Polarities. But at the moment, what I have is this version, which is a budget version. I don't have Flages yet. So I just put in Day Through Time because it's also like a value engine from the graveyard, basically. And then we have only 2 Invert Polarities, but we have 1 Sink into Stupor. I've played this deck a little bit. We are very weak to Blood Moon. Originally, this deck had 3 Sanctuaries because Wrath of the Skies destroys artifacts, enchantments, and creatures. So you can't play it with like Up the Beanstalk or High Noon or Moon Gauntlet or like anything basically. It wipes the board, right? So you really need to make sure that you only have spells, indestructible artifacts, and planeswalkers. And then obviously Solitude is fine, but you know. And basically, this would be fine with Flager because Flage comes back from the graveyard. What Drogo counterspell decks are good now? I mean, that MTGA is out. Okay, let me show you my current 2 best decks. My current best deck is Azorius Sanctity. It's just blue-eye control, but it has Layout of Sanctity because Grief is broken, but this also protects you against Burn, against Mill, against Thoughtseize. It's just, this card is really good in Timeless right now. I don't know. I don't like that we have to play it, but it's really good. And then obviously it pushes to Solitude, so it's really good. We have Tamio. Instead of Tamio, what you could do, I think the best version of this, but I don't have the wild cards, is instead of Tamio, even though she's really good, I think you should play two subtleties. I think instead of Tamio, you should play two subtleties and then have Kahira as a companion. Because subtlety is basically a free counterspell against creatures and planeswalkers. And then Kahira in the late game gives all your solitudes and subtleties +1/+1 in vigilance. So you start attacking them with 4/4 flying vigilance creatures, which is super good. I play Tamio because I like Tamio, but I think overall it's probably better to have two subtleties and Kahira in the sideboard. But yeah, this is pretty much the best control deck. If you want a little more spice, you can play either Up the Beanstalk or Up the Beanstalk with Leyline of Sanctity. Thanks for the info, by the way. No problem, no problem. So, actually, wait, what is this? Okay, this is just me brewing. This should probably just be another Teferi. So, Up the Beanstalk is pretty good. Basically just blue-white control, but you have Up the Beanstalk and Oko, and then you play Commandeer, Leyline Binding, Solitude, Doomscar, and Teferi. These all trigger Up the Beanstalk and make you draw a bunch of cards. This one is not playing Tamio. It could, but again, I think Kahira with Solitude is probably better in the late game. And then from this deck, because this deck can still lose to Grief, right? What I did is I combined these two decks into this deck, where it's now Up the Beanstalk, but we also have Leyline of Sanctity. So now we draw a bunch of cards, but they can't Thoughtseize us, they can't Grief us. So I think this deck is probably very close to the strongest deck I have right now. But yeah. Yeah, it's either this deck, or if you want to like just have a very consistent deck, this deck. Just the good old control, blue-white. Tamio is really, really good, but I think Subtlety is probably better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the gist. Other decks that you could try are, if you like Demir, you could play Demir Control. This got a really big update with Toxic Deluge. And it's basically a Lurrus deck, but you can have two Planeswalkers with Tamio and Jace. This deck is really good. I've played it not too much, just a little bit. I cut one Thoughtseize because life total is an issue. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been playing. If you want Demir, I think Lurrus is really good with the two new low-costed Planeswalkers. Blue-white, I think Leyline of Sanctity is really good. But yeah, today I just wanted to playtest Izzet. Unfortunately, I don't have Flages yet, but Flage is going to be really good. Not Izzet, it's Jeskai, but yeah. Anyway, let's hop into the game. I want to playtest this deck a little more. Alright, timeless play. No, that's ranked. Invert Polarity has been insane. Like, the card has been absolutely broken. I feel like Invert Polarity is so good. It's so good. I hope I'll be able to show you guys some Invert Polarity nonsense, because that card is absolutely crazy. I'm currently like, I think I've cast the spell 8 or 9 times, and I think I've won the flip 7 times. Yeah, I've cast it 9 times, and I've won the flip 7 times. So 7 times is just gain control of the spell for me. They have to it's rigged. It's 100% rigged. We have a decent opening hand. Opponent goes first. No ley lines in this deck, so if we get scammed, we get scammed. We can't evoke Solitude with this hand, but I think we keep this hand anyway. If we get scammed, it's fine. Let's see what they're playing. Black, so we probably get scammed. They probably scam and take Solitude away. Yep. Here's the scam. It's fine. I really wish I had a white card to like kill Grief in response, but that's okay. They probably take Solitude. They scam it, knock that off the roll, which means its evoke trigger will make it not die, and then it will actually just come back and to make me discard a card again. Our hand is pretty stable though, so not very scared. Don't forget, they have to go down 3 cards to make us go down 2 cards, but they have a creature in play, right? So that's the power of scam. And then they have to like kind of beat us down with us not doing anything. Okay, they take Brainstorm. It comes back as a 4/3. They just got another card. Okay, they're taking my brainstorms. They want to like make it so I can't change the cards in my hand, which is fair enough. They might have another Thoughtseize effect. I don't know. But if they're taking brainstorm, then I know they don't have Bowmaster, right? Because if they had Bowmaster, they would just do that. Okay, hit me for 3 or 4. I'm pretty stable here though. I'm just gonna surveil with a white surveil land, so I can find like Source of Plowshares maybe. And yeah, I mean they're a mono black deck. Another land. Do I want to take another hit from this? No, I think I want to try and hit like a removal spell or a counter spell. I have lands in hand, so I'm fine with lands. Oh, there we go. Hit the removal spell. So now I will let them go to combat. Let them attack. Yep, you have 4 life. So now basically they just went down 3 cards, and we're now if they have nothing, right? The cool thing about swords is as well, all their scam cards don't work against swords because swords exiles the creature. They can't reanimate it after this. It's just gone. That's just like why I love Timeless so much. Yeah, and they just don't have anything, so it's not looking good for them over there. We have 5 cards in the graveyard. We can dig through time on their end step, and then we just get the cards right back. That's fine. I'm just gonna exile this immediately. Actually, no, I'm not. I want to make sure. I have Stupor available right now, so I don't want to like just cast any. I don't want to tap out on my turn. I think I can take 2 damage. I just want to make sure they don't have anything here that I want to Stupor. Like, it's to say they grief here, right? Yeah, okay, they don't have a grief or anything. I'm just gonna do this. I can fetch, thanks to Rogran Tarion being all colors, I can just fetch an island here. I don't have to take too much damage. Pretty good stuff. Fetch an island, and then we have 7 cards in the graveyard, so we can dig through time. I'm gonna leave swords in my graveyard, I think. Because they're a creature deck, they want to attack me. There we go. A Bowmaster doesn't deal extra damage here, so I'm fine. We can get a removal spell and a counter spell, or we could get a land. I think we get land and a counter spell, or do we get 2 lands so we get to Solitude faster? I think we just get land and a counter spell. Oh yeah, because Stupor is also a land, so yeah, that makes sense. We can tune the narrative on their turn. We don't have to do it now. Or like in response to a Bowmaster or something. Pretty simple story. Ouch. Can fetch a Surveil land, which I still have 2 in the deck, I think. Oh no, only 1. Oh yeah, okay. Fetch this Surveil land. What's the top card? Another tune. I think I want to bin that. Then I'll cast this tune. If they have a Bowmaster, they can cast it here. I'll mana drain it. They don't. Actually, I drew a removal spell for this. Now they don't have a creature anymore. We go back to my turn. And I find a Teferi. And this is where the game pretty much ends. If they have a Bowmaster here, that's pretty good. But they're just dead. Yep. So yeah, very simple stuff. Oh, I have the wrong camera for the game. Oopsie. You guys weren't able to see the stack. There we go. This is the right camera. But yeah, pretty simple. Like, that's... Scam of... Okay, mono black Scam, in my opinion, isn't very good. Scam becomes really good when you have other colors as well. Like, for example, if you're a Rakdos Scam, if you have red, if there was a Ragavan attacking me that whole game, they would have had a way better time. But they're just playing mono black Scam. That's not gonna do really anything, right? So, I don't know. I feel like if you want to play Scam, you should do like you should play it in a 2-color deck, like blue Scam, like so you can have Spell Pierce and stop me from casting my spells, or red Scam so you can have Ragavan and attack me, or like Blood Moon and Lilia and all that stuff, right? I think only being black, Orzhov Scam so you can have Thalia that attacks me out. I think just having 1 color only isn't good enough. what decks do you think play well into Scam? So into Scam is basically every card in your deck has to be a good card. You can't play like weird, like funny decks where like you have combos and whatever, right? For example, like Show and Tell, if they don't have Laydown of Sanctity, they just lose to Scam because they'll just scam away their good cards. This hand is, I guess, I have to draw a land. I don't like it, but I don't want to mulligan much more. It's what Wrath of the Skies. Into Scam, you just have to make sure every card in your deck does something, right? For me, for this deck, for example, every card in my deck does something. I have my removal spells, my draw spells, my planeswalkers. There's no dead card in my deck. Because what Scam wants to do is it wants to discard your good cards and leave you with only dead cards in hand, right? So, yeah, that's how you beat Scam. Or you just play Laydown of Sanctity or Veil of Summer. That works too. So, like, if you're a combo deck, you want to have either Laydown of Sanctity or Veil of Summer. And if you're not, you just want to have good cards in your deck. That's how to beat Scam. I think we're playing against the Control Mirror. Meticulous Archive, yeah. Mana Drain, yeah. We're playing in the Control Mirror. They're digging for land number 3, I suppose. We need to find lands. That's very important here. To the narrative. But we're only playing this because it gains energy. I think this is like, it's not great because it only draws 1 card. It's not very like consistent at finding lands for you, but it's okay. Galvanic Discharge is really cool though because it can kill planeswalkers as well. Oh, we found a land. That's so good. Oh, okay, we're just lucky as hell. Okay, we're just super lucky. We just drew so many lands. Holy cow. Okay. No counter magic at the moment, so if they have a Teferi, they have it, but that's okay. We have this. This can kill a Teferi even if it pluses. Oh, Delver. Interesting. Okay. On their end step, I'll try to kill it. Delver is a really interesting card here. So they're not playing Control? Interesting. I can fetch Rorgrin Triome, because I have a lot of lands in hand. I don't need to really surveil anymore. Oh my god. Okay. You guys might be about to see Invert Polarity action. I'll let them brainstorm. Oh my goodness, Invert Polarity. Oh my god. This card is so silly. Oh no. This might be it. Please, please tap out for something. Please go for something. I know you want to go for something. Please go for something, man. Opponent, please go for something. I know you want to. Okay, like Azorius Delver. I've never seen this. Please play something here. No? Oh, unlucky. Okay, that's fine. If they don't play something, we'll just fetch a Surveil land. Invert Polarity is insane. Oh, another one! I'll take it. Play a land. Pass. Simply win the 50-50. You don't understand. I have cast this spell like 9 times. This is gonna do what? Brainstorm? I like that. They have to mana drain this. They have to have a counterspell, right? Yeah, they do. For sure. They don't. Yep, well, my Snapcaster. Yeah, it's too easy! It's too easy. It's just too easy. It's too easy, dude. It's actually just too easy. Yeah, Fragment Reality. This is gonna get us a Tamio. Yep. This is so stupid, bro. Oh! I'm telling you. It's not like, okay, nice. There goes your entire hand. Like, I'm telling you. Origin of the Seas, sure. All my lands are islands, that's fine. That's okay. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. What do we have against this? We have, I believe, Stupor. Wait, no, that's opponent. Against Harbinger of the Seas, we have the One Ring, Solitude. Yeah, we have a lot of good ways to beat this. We have a lot of ways to beat this. Just have to find one eventually. We have Solitude, the One Ring, Lowering Reveal draws card, Dig Through Time is castable, Brainstorm is castable, Tamio is castable. Eventually we'll draw a card that can kill this. We will eventually draw a card that can kill this, right, wizards? We don't just die to this, right? There we go. Yep. It's fine. They have to mana drain it. Snapcaster. Take 4 now. Brainstorming, they probably don't have more counter magic. Brainstorming on my end step is pretty bad for them. Oh shit. Lol. I thought Mana Drain was OP. Mana Drain is OP, don't get me wrong. They're about to untap with 6, 7. They're about to untap with 11 mana. Mana Drain is OP, but Invert Polarity is just, it's so funny. It's not even, I don't even think it's OP. I just think it's funny. It's taking people's spells. We might lose this game though, because we were a little unlucky with our draws. We have 4 Solitudes still. Okay, here come the Delvers. Yeah, wow, we are super unlucky. How many cards did we draw there? We needed to find, all we needed to find was a Solitude. Or Stupor, I guess. That's unlucky. We actually lost to Harbinger of the Seas. That's really sad. Well, it's over. Nothing we can do. Unlucky. Yeah, just unlucky. It happens. I have 4 Solitudes in the deck. I could have drawn Solitude, Dig Through Time, Brainstorm. Tamiya would have been able to block. What else? We drew 1 Lorien Revealed. I guess that was helpful, but they had the counterspell. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But I'm not going to put a basic Plains in the deck. Should I put a basic Plains in the deck? If we had 1 basic Plains, Teferi would have been an answer. Like, I had a Teferi in hand. Do I want a basic Plains, though? This deck really likes Mystic Sanctuary. I don't think I want to go down to 1 Sanctuary. I could go down a Surveil Land. I have 3 Surveil Lands. It's a little much. If I go down a Surveil Land and then get... But then again, that's still going down an island. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want a Plains. Plains is so awkward. We have Discharge. We have Invert Polarity. We have Mana Drain. Plains is such an awkward card. I don't think I want that. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. It's just, we just have to accept we got unlucky. We could have drawn... Oh, yeah, we have Solitude that we could have drawn. We had the One Ring that we could have drawn. So that's already 6 draws. We had Stupor. That's 7 draws that would have gotten us out. Dig Through Time. I think we didn't see one that game, right? So that was 9 draws that would have gotten out of the game. Tamiya would have been able to block, so that would have been 11 draws to get us out of the game. Brainstorm would have been good, so that's 15 draws to get out of the game. And then 2 of these. We had 17 outs and we didn't find one. I think that's okay. I don't think we have to add a Plains just because of that. Just because there are Burnout Harbinger of the Seas. I think that's okay. I think it's reasonable to just accept that we just got a little unlucky there. Also, forgive me if I keep cleaning my nose. I have a little bit of allergy issues right now. Ugh, my hay fever is pretty bad. But, yeah. Anyway, next game. I hope you guys were able to see that Invert Polarity is rigged and will always give you the card, so... that was pretty funny. Alright, we have Solitude in this hand. Opponent goes first. If they scam us, we can Solitude. That's pretty good. So, yeah. I think we keep this. I think we start on Meticulous Archive and then play Polluted Delta second. I know that means we don't tune. Or do we want to tune first? But then we can't guarantee Mana Drain on turn 2. I think we start on Meticulous Archive. I think we start on Archive. Alright, they've mulliganed. Play a fetch land. And pass. Okay. Galvanic Discharge. Now I'm kind of thinking I want to start on Polluted Delta. I can, in the worst case, I can fetch Shock. Or do I want to guarantee Mana Drain on turn 2? I think removal is better. So I'm going to play this. And if they don't have anything, I can fetch Thundering Falls and Surveil. Okay, a red land. They're shocking it in. Troll of Khazad-dûm. There you have it. Are they just a normal Reanimator deck? I mean, Reanimator plays Grief. Like, they have no reason not to play Grief, right? Oh wait, actually I just realized we're in the play queue that people are playing anything. Yep, there's the Grief. So I think... So I can... Okay, we'll let it enter the battlefield first. So I can exile Grief now, or I can kill it in response to... No, I'm gonna exile Grief now. Exile Grief now. So now we're card neutral, because we both went down 3 cards here. He went down 2 cards to just make me discard, and I went down 2 cards to stop his Grief scam card. Now, if he has Not Dead After Roll, that's good, because he's bricking now. But if he has Reanimate, he can still reanimate the Troll, which is a little scary. But we'll see what he has. He takes Mana Drain, so... I don't know. I don't know what he has. Okay, he doesn't seem to have Reanimate. I think he has Not Dead After Roll in hand, which is good, because Not Dead After Roll without Grief is really bad, right? I will get a Thundering Falls. Surveil. A land? I mean, even if we don't find a land here, it's fine, because he discarded our Mana Drain. Source of Plowshares. I'll keep that. That's a good removal spell. Play Archive. Find a land. It's a land, I guess. I'll keep it though. I'll keep it. It's a land. Not the land I want, but it is a land nonetheless. What they have, Bowmaster. Nope, another troll, okay. So yeah, they probably have like an Undying effect in their hand, which means they basically have a 1-card hand right now. 2-card hand, so they get to play their land. They keep shocking, so I think they're a Death Shadow deck, because they want to get their life total lower. So, 1 card here is an Undying effect. Do they have a Bowmaster? But if they had a Bowmaster, they would have cast it last turn and not cycled this troll. So they would have had to top deck a Bowmaster right there to punish this. And even if they did, I have removal spells in hand, so I think I'm going to cast this. Yep, no Bowmaster in sight. And we find a land. Nice. So now our Mystic Sanctuaries actually get value. That's really good. Alright, let's see. They have to figure out how to draw a good card. Put on some music, actually. What music are we gonna listen to? Another troll. Is that the 4th? No, it's the 3rd. What music can I put on? A Grief. Okay. They have an Undying effect. Wait, do they? They exile the Death Shadow. Just gonna do this. They can take Galvanic Discharge, that's fine. Source of Plushes, again, just plays around them having, like, an Undying effect. It's just free. Can't really do anything. So their hand is probably just land Undying effect. So they're completely empty here. They are completely empty. We can fetch a Meticulous Archive to Surveil. Brainstorm is good. I can put a Mana Drain on top. And if they find anything good, I can Brainstorm. Like, my opponent has effectively turned this into a non-game where, like, we're both doing nothing. But that's the thing. I'm a control deck. You're an aggro deck. Well, an attacking deck. You have to attack with creatures to win. I like that we're both doing nothing. You don't. Like, So like that's my point, right? I don't know, I can't necessarily say they've misplayed or anything, but I think, for example, instead of exiling the Death Shadow, they should have exiled their Undying effect to the Grief. Because it doesn't matter, you're not gonna scam a Grief anymore. Like that doesn't matter, right? What's important now is to make sure actually let me brainstorm here. What's important now isn't to like put a Grief on the battlefield. What's important now is to make sure that you have a threat, right? Obviously, there are 19 life thanks to the Source of Plowshares. The Source of Plowshares incidentally just also counters Death Shadow, which is pretty funny in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have played this a little better. And do I brainstorm again right here? I could. I'm allowed to, I suppose. I'm just looking for any good card here. Any good card will lock up this game. They're already so far behind, basically, because like now I'm starting to brainstorm and fetch away the bad cards and like set up hands with good cards and blah blah blah. It's just over, right? Again, I don't know exactly what their cards are, but I'm pretty sure this is a not dead after all, and they just have nothing really to go with it. That's their problem right now. Oh, Invert Polarity and Tamio. Put back land Polarity. Play Tamio, hold up mana drain. They have an Undying effect at hand. I'm pretty sure. Thoughtseize. This mana draining this is the same thing, just they don't lose 2 life. So I'm gonna let them lose 2 life. We have a counterspell on top. Attack with Tamio. Make a clue. Take 0. Which, by the way, again, great Tamio value. I love Tamio for this. It's just in the late game, you just have this, like, in these board stalls. I'm drawing cards now. Alright, they have to find something here. And regardless of what they find, though, oh, I get to flip Tamio here. Really nice. There's another play that's really cool. Attack with Tamio, make a clue. Then you brainstorm, and Tamio flips. Orcish Burmaster, Invert Polarity. Do we win the coin flip? My Burmaster. Yep. This is what? 11 polarities and 9 of them have been flips in my favor. The card is rigged. The card is rigged. Like, just what can I say? The card is just rigged. It never fails. You never lose the flip. You never lose. Like, Invert Polarity is like, it always wins. It always wins. Like, what? It's so stupid. Nice Bowmaster though. It's mine now. So I mean, our Bowmaster. Anyway, I was trying to figure out what music to listen to. Oh, I have this song stuck in my head that I want to hear, but I can't remember what it was. I'm just gonna put on some chill synthwave. There we go. Yeah, Invert Polarity is so funny. It's too funny. It's hilarious. I love the card. It might be one of my favorite cards of the new set. Like, it's so good. It's like it's like so low effort and you just get it. We need to cast black or red spells to get this, so let's try and work towards that. I mean, we have red spells here. Let's play Temur Energy for one game. This deck was also pretty fun. This deck was pretty fun. Invert Polarity is hilarious. Oh, your spell? No. Our spell. Actually, no, my spell. Alright. So welcome to the chat, Westboria. Alright, we have a great hand. We have Attune with Aether into Amped Raptor. That's a good hand if I've ever seen one. We might not even cast Attune with Aether. We might cast Attune the Narrative instead, because we have the red land as well. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I guess we can hold up. So, ooh, Catcher Triumph, interesting. Shut that in. Good chance our Invert Polarity get not Invert Polarity, our thingy here, Raptor gets countered. Oh, that resolved quickly. Amped Raptor. Nope. Nice. Okay. Well, it's the mirror match. We're playing energy versus energy. Oh, okay. He's playing big energy, though. That's scary, actually. That's actually really scary. Okay. Unfortunately... Oh, we can. We can. To flip Tamio here. And hold up Lightning Bolt. Pretty good stuff. Brainstorm. He's playing Aetherworks Marvel, which is a bit scary. But that's okay. He's already tapped pretty low. But never mind, he just has another counterspell. Right. I would assume. But we have a Tamio ticking up. They have to respect that. Unlucky. They kill Tamio here. That's okay. I guess we get to resolve Oko now. I don't know if they'll ever have creatures in play, so I think I'll just bolt them. That might be a mistake in the long run, but we'll see. So we could either Amulet or Oko, and I think Oko is pretty clearly the right choice. Again, they can unfortunately Galvanic Discharge Oko, because Discharge with extra energy is really good. Especially if they get to tune the narrative here. No? I think... or do I start beating them down? Yeah, I think I do start beating them down. I want another red land. I will start beating them. Move to combat. Okay. Attune with Aether. This can get another red land. Unstable Amulet. Get even more energy. Draw a card. We can cast this next turn if we want to. Gain 3 life and energy. If they have Marvel here, we're in a pretty bad spot, but that's okay. They do not have Marvel, they just have even more energy. Do you think they'll ever print like a card that says something along the lines of, if you have X energy, you win the game? Think they'll ever print that? Let's get a green for Oko later. Let's play this. Draw 2 cards. 2 lands. I'm actually okay discarding a card at random, but I think I'll pay 2 energy. I have so much energy. So, I'll pay energy. And I'll draw another card. Tune the narrative. Sure. Okay. I think our Stable Amulet is really good. Unfortunately, though, actually, let me move myself over real quick. Let me actually just hide myself. Unfortunately, you can't really play this in the Jeskai Energy control deck because Wrath of the Skies blows up all your artifacts. So, like, I really wish you could play this, but I don't think you can. Opponent over there kind of stumbling a little bit, not really finding what they need. They need Aetherworks Marvel here. They might have it. Might just have it. But once they find it, we're probably going to get Eldrazi'd. Or they could just sink a bunch of mana into Galvanic Discharge, a bunch of energy into Galvanic Discharge. I really like energy because it adds this extra resource to the game. Like it like makes it so that, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, oh, there's Uro. Okay. Let's start with an Amp Raptor. They're playing more like an energy control deck, which I think is pretty cool. Amp Raptor hits Unstable Amulet, that's pretty nice. More damage. Expressive Iteration. We can Iteration into Uro. Steal maximum damage. They're taking so much damage from our amulets. Counter it. Sure. So I could Uro here, or I could Oko. What's better? Uro or Oko? Both are really good. Uro deals 2 damage right off the bat, puts them to... They're not dead either way, so I think I want to invest in an Oko. Because Oko resolves now, and then Uro kills them regardless with like casting. So even if they somehow manage to like wipe the board or something, they're still dead. They're very dead here. Because this like, okay, well, we might lose here. We might lose. It's not impossible that we lose here. What do they find? Of course they top deck the Marvel in like the only time they can top deck the Marvel to even have a chance at winning, they top deck the Marvel. I don't think there's a card in Magic that lets them just win the game, though. Omniscience is nice, but only 1 card in hand. There's no way they have a... Okay. Well, I guess we could lose. I mean, I'm staying in this because I want to see how far this goes, but I will not make a comment on how lucky my opponents are getting. How lucky are you that you top deck Aetherworks Marvel, you find Omniscience, and your last card in hand is Genesis Ultimatum? Just saying. Just saying. That is pretty damn lucky. That is pretty damn lucky. That is pretty damn lucky. I mean, just saying. Top deck Marvel, yeah, they can just cast their whole deck now. Like, they found a Traxler too. It's over. They gain control of my turn. Just saying. That is pretty lucky. That is pretty lucky. Just saying. Like, just saying. I mean, the stats don't lie. One card in hand. They top deck Aetherworks Marvel at exactly 6 energy. They activate Marvel and find Omniscience, which Marvel looks at 6 cards, so I guess that's okay if they play 4 Omnisciences. But if they play 4 Omnisciences, what if? Okay, I'm just molding, but like, what if instead of having answers to my stuff the whole game, instead of finding their counter spells and their removal spells, what if instead of that they found Omnisciences the whole game? What if that? Grr. It's fine, man. I mean, it was fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. That's a cool deck for sure. I guess if you play Aetherworks Marvel, you don't have to like Because we're playing Amped Raptor, we can't play counterspells, but with Aetherworks Marvel, I guess you're allowed to play counterspells. Yeah, pretty funny. Alright, next. Let's place... oh no, we still have to do our challenge, right? We still need to cast 9 more red or black spells. Red or black? Well, I'm not much of a Rakdos player. But we can play some... We can play some Demir control. See how good Demir is. Because obviously, Demir control, we're black, and we're not playing Grief, which is already questionable. Should you just be playing Grief if you have black in your deck? Probably. Grief is probably that good, but we'll see. We'll see if Luris is better than Grief. Alright, 1 second. This hand can flip a Tamiyo on turn 2, but opponent goes first. I don't like it too much. But again, against Scam, you really can't afford to mulligan. So I think I have to keep this, even if it's not amazing. Even if it's not amazing, I think I keep this hand. I mean, this hand's alright. It has lands and spells. Before Modern Horizons, I would have kept this easily, but... We are now in a world with Grief Scams. So, oh, they have Luris. They can't Grief Scam me. That's good. Oh, they're playing the Storm deck. Okay. They're playing the Storm deck, huh? Let's see. Does this deck run removal? I forgot if this deck runs removal. Because if they... No, but I should still play Mystic, because this way I can play a... I can turn to Counterspell. They're playing Underworld Breach Storm. Breach Tendrils, or whatever you want to call it. They can sacrifice the supplier to their Phyrexian Tower to make 3 mana. Mill more cards. Ooh, Ripples of Undeath, new card. At the beginning of your pre-common main phase. Mill 3 cards, then you may pay 1 and 3 life if you do put a card from among them into your hand. It's just a mill engine. That's pretty cool. They've been consistently finding the baubles to see my cards. Not very nice of them. We draw even more counter spells. So we can either flip Tamiyo here. Can they go off with 4 mana? They don't have a Dragon's Rage Channeler, but they have the Stitcher on the field. Would a Breach kill me? So if they go land, red land, sacrifice this to mill 3 cards, tap a red, Breach, they can... They don't have a Dark Ritual, so they would need a ritual. So their hand would have to be land, breach, ritual to win. I'm thinking right now whether I want to activate Tamiyo or if I want to hold up a counterspell. I think their hand has to be too perfect for them to win, so I'm gonna go for a Tamiyo flip here. Gonna go for a Tamiyo flip because their hand would have to be perfect to win. Let's put, I believe, Jace away and one of the counter spells. We have Surgical now, which is really good. Surgical is really good. Yeah, Surgical is really good, actually. Because with Surgical, we can now exile all their Stitches in response to a trigger. And without Stitcher Supplier, they really... Oh, I forgot about the bauble triggers, actually. I might have thrown. But they are... We're doing well here. We're doing well. So they sacrifice Stitcher. In response to the Stitcher sacrifice, I will exile all the Stitchers. No, that's not Stitcher. Where's Stitcher Supplier? So if I take out all Stitchers from their deck, they can't infinitely fuel their graveyard without a Dragon's Rage Chandler. So They have to figure something out here. Right. Yeah, because they had it. They would have won here. They would have won. But now they need 3 Dragon's Rage channelers to win. They can still deal a bunch of damage, but they can't win anymore. Not with this. Like, they get to flashback some spells, but they have no creatures. Oh, they have Deathrite, I guess. They can Diabolic Tutor. But they have no way of filling their graveyard, so they only get a couple spells here. They get two more spells. They don't have the Tendrils. They don't have Demonic Tutor, so they would have to go, yeah, Deathrite, Diabolic Tutor. Oh, they have the Diabolic Intent in hand. That's pretty cool. They now don't. Oh, now they have enough mana. They could win here. They could win. It's winnable. I mean, if they win, good for them. They had a really good line. And now they're Tendrils. That was a really good line, I won't lie. I don't know if it's enough Storm, but yeah, it's enough. Wow. Wow! They had the perfect line. Okay. Should I have removed Diabolic Tutors instead? Was I meant to remove Diabolic Intent? Okay. They have 1 card in hand. So the line again was perfect. The line was perfect. They could not have cast another spell with the Underworld Breach. They have 3 cards in graveyard. So like, this is 2 games in a row where my opponent has the perfect line to win. Just saying. But I think this game, at least, I could have played it differently, because I could have. There wasn't a Dark Ritual in the graveyard, but there was a Diabolic Intent that they milled. I think I could have taken away all their intents. That way they can't sacrifice creatures anymore. And they wouldn't have been able to fuel their graveyard and find cards. I tried to take out their fuel, but they just managed to barely scrape a win. Like, this is 1 extra storm, and it wouldn't have worked. I added the storm that killed me because I surgical on their turn. Actually, no, they would have had it exactly if I didn't do that. But then again, if I surgical on my turn, there was still a Stitcher on the battlefield, which I could have sacrificed, and then use that 1 Stitcher to just loop over and over again. They basically won because of Ripples, because this added the 3 extra cards they needed for the final line. Well played, I guess. Damn. Well played. Damn, that was, I mean, also very lucky, like, but whatever. We don't lose that game if we have Azorius Sanctity, because they can't target us. I think this deck is good. I think my deck here is okay, but we got a little unlucky, I won't lie. I like Surgical. Surgical is really good. Alright, let's play the best deck. Let's play the best deck we have. Let's not lose to people anymore. Let's play the best deck we have. Let's play some Azorius Sanctity. 2 opponents in a row got really lucky, but it's fine. Let's play some ranked. Let's play some Azorius. Some good old blue-white. Alright, Lana in the opening hand, and 2 lands, Brainstorm. Some Teferis, we keep. Submit. I have Hexproof now. If you were trying to scam me, that's unlucky for you. I'm thirsty. They play a land and pass. I will surveil. Surveil lands are so good. They are so good. Alright. Meticulous Archive, another hero. Alright, that can go to the graveyard. He surveils. Okay. On the end step, I think I will brainstorm. I can brainstorm freely into Orcish Brewmasters because they can't target me with their pings. We find Mana Drain, that's pretty good. I don't think there's a Sunset Revelry matchup. Put these back. Fetch and Surveil. Keep a land. That lets us turn for One Ring. This is his end step. He's fetching again. This guy, oh, he's playing Show and Tell. Okay, he loves fetching in his end step. Very interesting, very weird. Okay, we're playing against Show and Tell. They probably have like a couple Thought Seizers in their deck, which they can't use against us. They might just slam a Show and Tell here. If we are against Show and Tell, which we are, I'm not gonna counter this. They can dig, it's fine. I want to try and find more counter spells, right? What do we even have? We have 2 counter spells, 4 mana drains, 2 supers. Against Show and Tell, you want to cast a Solitude and hit them, attack them until they die. Or you want to flip a Tameo and draw half your deck, so there you have like all your counter spells. Also, do not invert Polarity a Show and Tell. You will regret it. You will regret inverting a Show and Tell. Gaining control of Show and Tell does absolutely nothing. It's a symmetrical effect. Same goes for Blood Moon, same goes for Chalice of the Void, same goes for Magus of the Moon or Harbinger of the Seas. Do not invert Polarity, a symmetrical effect that is bad for you. Well, you can't do it. It's then a 50-50, whether you gain control of it or you counter it. Alright, let's see if they try to go for it here. I think if they do go for it... Oh, actually, we're fine, we're fine. If they go for it, I have Mystic Sanctuary, so that's pretty good. I actually kind of want them to go for it. Poseidon, okay. Interesting. Sure. Take action. Put in a Hallowed Fountain. Besagering my Leonov Sanctity. Okay. I don't think that's a good play, but go for it. Maybe, if his hand is all discard, then I guess it is an okay play. If his hand is like all discard spells, then sure, makes sense, I guess. Thoughtseize. I'll be countering this Thoughtseize. And then I think I play Teferi or the One Ring. The One Ring gets ahead faster. The One Ring gets ahead faster, but Teferi kind of like... Teferi just wins the game after 4 turns. If they stumble for a bit, Teferi will bury them. I think I'm going to play Teferi here. Sunset Revelry. I could cast it to cantrip. I don't think I want to, because I'm suspecting Spell Pierce for some reason. Even though they're Show and Tell, they shouldn't really be playing Spell Pierce. I'm suspecting Spell Pierce, so I don't want to have my Mana Drain Spell Pierced. I will let them assemble the team. Now with Teferi, I'm tapping my lands, I'm allowed to just cast the One Ring as well. Pretty good stuff. They really want to, like, do something. Maybe they don't have the Show and Tell yet? I don't know. Oh, Tameo? I get to flip Tameo here. I'll take that. Draw a card. And now it's my choice. I can flip Tamio off of the One Ring or off of Sunset Revelry. I think... I mean, this does lose the Spell Pierce. Yeah, I'm gonna flip Tamio off of Sunset Revelry. Yeah. I don't want to lose the Spell Pierce. I'm really scared of the Spell Pierce. I don't want to lose to it. So, let's flip off Sunset Revelry. Cast the One Ring next turn. I'm heavily playing around Spell Pierce. That's my whole idea, yeah. I'll tap 2 lands. That's why I've not played Teferi either. I could have played Teferi there, which would stop a future Spell Pierce, but I don't want to lose the Spell Pierce. I have a feeling they don't have a Show and Tell in hand yet. If they do nothing on their end step, I can play Solitude as well. Yeah, they're getting... Okay, they're getting Thoughtseize. That's actually pretty bad for me. That's pretty bad for me. I only have 1 layer of protection, unfortunately. I mean, I never drew another counterspell, which is really unfortunate. I will counter this. I have to. I have to bluff that I have something. I might lose here. Yeah, wow, they just go for it. Well, they have it here. They're gonna have it here, unfortunately. I'm gonna put the One Ring in, see if I can draw a card. A land. Yeah, that's unlucky. That's really unlucky that I couldn't find a second counterspell in my 8 counterspell deck. Demonic Tutor wins the game. Wow. Wow, I didn't draw another counterspell that whole game? I'm 21 cards deep, dude. Yeah, that wins the game. Oop. I just accidentally quit Magic. Well. Guess we have to launch Magic again. I meant to hit the cogwheel to concede. I accidentally closed the game. I'm not that tilted. Not running very well today. Getting very unlucky, honestly. Very unlucky. My opponents are getting very lucky. I'm getting very unlucky. Getting very unlucky. It's okay though, that's Magic. That's Magic. Sometimes your opponents will have it, and you won't. I feel like brewing. I feel like brewing a deck. There's 2 decks I really want to brew. There's 2. So I want to brew Bad Ephemerate. I feel like this deck is like, it's Ephemerate. We have Time Warp, and basically the idea is to just get Time Warp back with Eternal Witness, with Timeless Witness, and then Ephemerate. You target this, then it flickers, gets back Time Warp. You cast Time Warp, you take an extra turn. On your extra turn, this will rebound, flicker this, get back Ephemerate, and just infinite turns. I feel like Solitude made this deck really good. We might be able to just... Yeah, like Solitude makes this deck much better. Another deck I want to brew is Bad Chalice. This is a Chalice of the Void deck. Basically, this deck was okay, but it was not great because of Source to Plowshares. So you can't source when you have a Chalice in play. So basically, Solitude makes it so you don't have to play swords at all. So you're just like, you have the removal. I think that's a really good deck, potentially. Another deck I want to brew is, where is it? What was it called? Which deck was it? Yeah, I want to update the High Noon deck. High Noon was my best deck before Modern Horizons. Actually, High Noon was my best deck before Modern Horizons, and I feel like, lucky or not, your deck is really cool though. Yeah, of course. Like, it's magic. Like you can't get mad at your opponents drawing well or you drawing poorly because that's just how magic works, right? There's no point getting mad at it. You just play more games and you'll have games that way you draw well and your opponents don't draw well. Like it's fine. It's okay. I want to upgrade the High Noon deck. I feel like Solitude makes this deck way better. However, I don't know. I really don't know what to cut at the moment. You can't play Wrath of the Skies in this because it blows up your High Noon. We could go more Jeskai though and have like more red removal spells. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that deck right now. I'll think about it. But for now, I think what I want to do is I want to brew this deck. The Turns deck. Actually, what's the original version of this deck? I have an original somewhere. This is back from when no ban historic was a thing. Alright, let's get this deck here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So this deck, I've not touched it since Outlaw. Like I didn't even touch it in Outlaws. So there's no mana trades or anything, which is kind of funny. Right off the bat, yeah, Murders of Call of Mana is the last time I touched this deck. So a bunch of changes. So first of all, Solitude. Solitude makes this deck much better at like fighting back against opponents. I think we cut Get Lost. Solve the Equation and Nexus of Fate for Solitudes. You only have one Time Warp, obviously. That's a little bit rough, but I think that's okay. Got one Timeless Witness. Mana Drain. We don't actually want the One Ring in this deck because the One Ring kills you. Do I have a Null Drifter? I do have a Null Drifter. Nice. Null Drifter is nice. Obviously, it doesn't work as well as Null Drifter with Ephemerate. You don't draw extra cards, but the Annihilator 1 is really relevant. So yeah, that's why we're playing Null Drifter here. I think this deck is sweet, but we're just going to get scammed to death. We're going to get scammed to hell. Obviously, I have better fetches now too, because I have Misty Rainforest, so I can cut the Windswept Heaths, I think. Cut the Heaths. Do I have a Hedge Maze? I do have a Hedge Maze. Is Hedge Maze better than Lush Portico? Probably. Probably. And yeah, you can Time Warp with Mystic Sanctuary, or you can do the whole Time Warp loop with Ephemerate and Timeless Witness. Let's play this and play Q for one game. And obviously also, another thing you can do with this deck, obviously, is you can turn to a Teferi or an Oko with Halfling. We really rely on Teferi in this deck to make people not be able to disrupt our combo. We really, really don't want to get Bowmastered when we Ephemerate a Muldrifter. So yeah. Wish I could watch, but I gotta go. Work at 7 AM on Monday. Ah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for watching though. Thanks for sticking coming through. I appreciate it. I also have work tomorrow morning, so I can't stream forever today. I just wanna get some decks and then play a little bit. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. The stream VODs are all on the channel though, so you can rewatch if you want to. Let's play this Budget Turns deck. It's called Budget because I don't have wild cards to make more Time Warps. Raska, the blade of Oka's crew, using her powers of assassination for the cause and remove obstacles in her path, but she may be hiding ulterior motives in reaching the storied vault. Okay. Interesting. Oh, we have a turn 2 Oko. Uro, sorry, turn 2 Uro. We don't have a Solitude card, but that's okay. Turn 2 Uro is pretty good. And then we have Archivist to Archaeologist to get more cards in the graveyard for Uro. That's pretty good. They're mulliganing. Are we on a scam hand? Oh, I mean, they could also just be like blue-white control. They have the Gandalf avatar and they have blue-white sleeves. They mulligan twice. Are they like me who like mulligans to lane out of Sanctity? What are we playing against? Will they even play this game or are they just going to concede? It's not impossible. Alright, they kept, okay. No ley line. It's just mulligan to 5, okay. Well, we will cast a Delighted Halfling. Pass the turn to you. Wait, it's 7 AM for you. Wait, it's 7 AM for you? Oh, wait. That's crazy. That's unlucky. Yeah, most of my viewers would probably prefer me to like upload and stream on like early in the morning, but yeah. Let's hold control here because if we find a land of Uro, we can ephemerate him. Yep. Alright. Nice. This is the beginning of my upkeep, right? Yeah. Playing against Show and Tell. Okay. I wonder. Oh, we have mana drains. We have mana drains in the deck. We can beat Show and Tell. We want to do this so that it goes to the graveyard. Actually, that does kind of mess with our summoning sickness, but it lets us have it in the graveyard for layout. For Timeless Witness. Didn't have to do that, but I think it was okay. I can bring back Uro now next turn. Opponent is thinking. A tapped land. Pass the turn. Alright, let's see here. Uncounterable Uro. They might just win here, by the way. Like, they could just slam a Show and Tell and kill me. But if they have Show and Tell land, why did they play this tapped? Why don't they just play Show and Tell and win, right? So I have to assume their hand is not show and tell, so they have to top deck show and tell, which my opponents said they have been pretty good at top decking, but I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. If they do show and tell, I don't know, we'd probably just lose. Brainstorm, that's a good one. That's a good one. They get to see 3 new cards, but because they brainstormed on my end step, they have to draw both those cards again if they don't find a fetch land. Well, they have to draw at least one of them again. So I think you should brainstorm on your turn, but okay. That's the show and tell. They found it. Alright. Well. I'll get back an Ephemerate. What else you got? Show and tell of 4 cards. Omniscience of 4 cards. They probably can win. They can probably win. I mean, why are you thought seizing me? You can just win, right? Thought seize actually doesn't really matter here because whatever they take, I can just put back in my hand with Timeless Witness. Pretty funny. Take the Fairy. Atraxa. Sure. What do they find? They find Leyline, Veil. They find Dig Through Time and Lorien. Pretty unlikely for them to whiff with these 2 cards, so I think they have this, unfortunately. As much as I don't like it, they probably just have this now. I don't have to sit through this. I'm just going to go to the next game. That's the problem with this deck. This deck is trying to have fun and like play value creatures. You can't do that in Timeless. Timeless is too fast. You have to either kill your opponent on turn 3, or you have to like stop them from playing the game. You can't really like have just for fun decks in Timeless. It just doesn't work. So again, this deck very much a for fun deck. So can't be too mad about losing. Timeless is easily a turn 3 format. Like you're dead on turn 3 if you don't interact with your opponent. Like, yeah. All good though. It is what it is. Show and tell is probably the fastest deck in Timeless. Like, probably I don't know that there's a deck that wins faster than show and tell. If we find a land, we can cast one of our Planeswalkers on turn 2. If we find a land. One more draw step to find a land. They might also just kill our halfling. That's very possible. But if we find land, at least we can archaeologist. Yep, there goes our halfling. It is dead. And they have a Ragavan. And we don't find a land. I'm out. Have fun, opponent. I'm not playing this. Again, our deck is for fun. No, I didn't have fun, man. You didn't give me land 3 in 2 draws. You can play for fun decks, or you could just play competitive decks in play queue and have removal Ragavan on turn 2. Your choice. So, see, that's the thing, right? You can play this deck, but I think it's just better to play a deck that's actually competitive. I think the Turns deck is really cool and all, but like Timeless is just too fast, man. Like, I play a tap land on turn 2 and you have a Ragavan, I'm dead, dude. There's nothing I can do. Like, I don't know. Unfortunate, but is what it is. That's the format we play. And I like it. I like the format. I do. It's a little sad that like decks like that can't be played, but I do like the format though. We have a Surveil land into a lot of counter spells. I think I'll keep this. We do need to find red eventually, but I think that's like should be fine. If we get scammed, they could take both our counter spells. Hello? Mr. Opponent. Or, well, Mrs. Opponent. Elishorn. Trying to play a game here. There we go. And we found land instantly, not even close. Never worried about it. What they have. Nothing? Okay. We're playing against Energy. Thundering Falls. More removal. I think removal is okay. Our opponent is thinking. Taking forever to cast spells, so it's fine. Got a beautiful Infinity Hallowed Fountain. I love this art. It looks so good. I hate to admit it, but if it's between Retro Border and Full Art Extended, I'm a Full Art Extended enjoyer. Oh, we're playing Merfolk. I guess. Very interesting. Alright, they play a spell here, we mana drain it, and then we Teferi next turn. Shock. Play a spell. Please. I know you want to. He's thinking about it. Nope, no spell. Okay, well, we find a land. What? How lucky. What the hell? Okay, just nothing. You shocked that in, but didn't cast anything. Oh, Reanimator. Let's counter that. If I'm playing Titan Field in Best of One, should I be playing some Leyline Veil of Summer main deck, you think? Okay, so Titan Field... That's actually a really good question. I think you shouldn't play Leyline, because it's... The fact that it's not castable in your deck is pretty bad. But do you want Veil of Summer as Titan Field? Because if they go first, you have no lands in play anyway, so it's not like you can do anything, even if they grief scam you, right? It's a good question. I don't think so. I think at Titan Field, what you want to do, instead of going protection against the scam, I think what you want to do is you just want to make sure that every card in your deck is a good card. And just beat scam that way, where like, they scam you turn 1, and then you untap, and you still just have Grazer, Flare of Cultivation, and win the game on turn 2. I think you just want to make sure that you have good hits in your deck. Yeah, I think that's what you want to do in Titan Field. So no, don't play Leyline or Veil in Titan Field. Just make sure that all the cards, no cards in your deck are clunky. Oh, you're running white sources. Okay. In that case, maybe. But I still think like. No, I still think you shouldn't. I think you shouldn't run Veil. I don't think so. Because like, I mean, you could try. Honestly, try it out. Try it out. If you try it out and you feel like it's good, it's working, it's like worth it, then yeah, sure. Then by all means, go ahead. But I think that Titanfield is like, I hope the top deck. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Usually either get 3 or 4 bombs in a hand, just a bunch of lands and ramp. Yeah, you see, right? Because Titanfield is a deck where like, which is by the way, I hate playing against Titanfield as control because all you have to do to win is just hit your land drops, right? Like, you really, like, there's no pressure on you. You just have to, as long as you hit your land drops, you'll eventually win, right? Eventually, the Field of the Dead will just start triggering. And trust me, the Grief Scam player can't beat zombies. Like, they can't beat it. So, yeah, 3 or 4 bombs in hand. They'll, like, make you discard 2. Like, it's very hard also to make these discard decisions as the discard deck. Because think about it. If they discard your Grazer and leave you with Flare of Cultivation, which I believe you're playing Flare of Cultivation, right? Then you can just top deck another Grazer and still win the game on turn 2. But if they discard your Flare, you can Grazer, put a second land into play, and you're still ramping. So like, I feel like Titanfield just doesn't have to worry about scam at the moment. I think what's more scary for you as a Titanfield with a Titanfield deck is Harbinger of the Seas. You got to worry about that card. And you gotta figure out how to beat that. Because Harbinger of the Seas, turning all your lands into islands, seems pretty scary, right? To the narrative, sure. Yeah, you're playing Flare, yeah, of course. Okay, yeah, then yeah. I think you don't need to protect against scam. What's scary for you is Harbinger of the Seas. Which, speaking of Harbinger of the Seas, I'm gonna mana drain this. I'm gonna mana drain this. They're gonna Snapcaster. I'm gonna mana drain the Snapcaster. Okay. Whew. That didn't resolve. Thank you. I get a bunch of mana here. 5 mana. Here comes the fairy. Draw a card. Thanks for my thoughts. No problem. No problem. No worries. No worries. But yeah, yeah. The main reason is just I don't want you don't want to make your Titanfield that clunky by having Veil of Summer and Layla and Sanctity, right? Because even if you can cast the Layla and Sanctity, it does nothing in your deck, right? Like in blue-white control, at least it pitches to Solitude, so like that's okay, right? But for you, like, it's just not worth it, I think. And Veil, same thing. It doesn't do anything. Like, it just, when you have it in a matchup where it doesn't matter against like Boros Burn or something, you're just gonna regret having it. Right? They just concede to Teferi. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, Titanfield, definitely a great deck. I think Titanfield is really good, especially with the Flare line where you can turn 1 Grazer, put Kami Garden into play, make an 0-1, then you Flare of Cultivation with the Grazer to put another land into play and search another land. So you have a land for next turn. On turn 2, you can Natural Order and put a Titan into play on turn 2. That's pretty cool. I think that's like, the deck got a lot of like cool lines now. Leyline, T3 or T4 isn't great. Turn 3 or turn 4 isn't great. Yeah, you want to be casting Titan by then. Exactly. Yeah, that's the point, right? So like, it would make your deck more clunky, Whereas instead, you can just play Fierce Empath and have your like type tutor to your hand. And if they discard your Fierce Empath, you only lost a 3-mana 1/1, right? So like I think your deck in general is good against discard because all you just hit land drops and win, right? So yeah, that's my thoughts. They are probably playing something scam related, but now I have a Source Splash, so I'm not scared. Yeah, no, my thoughts exactly. Dark Ritual. What the hell are we playing against? Another Dark Ritual. Okay. Oh, Phoenix. Okay, cool. That's cool. And a Bowmaster. Dude, this guy has it all. Alright, sure. This could easily kill me. We could very much be dead very quickly, yeah. Exile this. Good hand by my opponent, holy cow. Yeah, I'm dead. Pretty much, right? I have to Fetch Shock to kill one of these. And then take 5 damage. I'm low. I'm low. I'm very low. How can I even survive this? Like, how do I even live? What can I even find? What can I even find in my deck? I don't even know what I can find. I'm pretty much dead. Yeah, there's nothing I can find. They had a good card. They had a really good hand. I can... No, I have to fetch down to 1 to do that. I have to... Okay, here's the play. No. Even that doesn't win. Yeah, wow, I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do. Is there anything I can do? Anything I can find? Because even if I find double Solitude, I don't have another white card, so I'm dead. Okay, let's see if we would have found it. So the only line would have been exile my entire graveyard, have another white card in hand, and find double Solitude here. Because then I'm at 1 life. And I didn't even find 1, so I'm just dead. Wrath of the Skies would have been good, but I didn't have the mana. Yeah, I'm dead. Buried Alive. I remember during my set review, I said this card is gonna be good. Like, okay, they had Double Dark Ritual, but even without Double Dark Ritual, if they just had Thoughtseize instead, that would have still been really good. They Thoughtseize my counterspell and then just Buried Alive, attacking with 3 Phoenixes. Turn 3 format. That's what I'm saying. That deck just that's a cool deck. That's a really interesting deck. How many more until we can open a pack, actually? Let me cancel the queue real quick. How many more spells until we can open a pack? Six more spells. Okay, we'll do 1 more game. Then we'll play Mono Red in Explorer just to get the pack. Then we'll open a pack and then I'll call it a day. I have some stuff I need to do and I have work tomorrow, so can't stream for too long today, unfortunately. This hand has lands, Brainstorm, Invert Polarity, no way to Solitude. Is this a mulligan? It might be. I think it's a mulligan. Okay, this hand can at least Solitude. Put an Invert at the bottom. If we get Grief Scammed, that's okay. Oh, they're mulliganing hard. Holy shit. That's their second mulligan, right? Wow, they mulliganed to 4. Holy shit. What is this? Is this Necropotence or is this just Grief? Oh, they're just Grief scamming me. Yeah, grief scam. So they have completely committed to a grief scam line. That is so funny. Well, let grief try to discard a card, and then we scam them back. Solitude. They take time. Oh yeah, they're just out. So funny. Like this is why I say like the pitch elementals themselves are an answer to grief, right? Subtlety would have been even worse if I had had subtlety here. Oh my lord! I exile Tamio to subtlety, and the grief doesn't even discard a card. It just goes back on top of their library. They are dead if I had a subtlety here. So that's why I think subtlety is also really, really good. What a game! What a game! What a game! So like, the elementals are good. Like they are really good. Like formats revolve around them, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go and cast 6 red spells and Explorer play Q real quick. Oh. This'll do. Gotta cast 6 red spells. Our opponent is thinking. What? Mono red is the best deck in the format. Okay, 5 more red spells to go. Okay. That'll do. Four more red spells. Humans? I lost count of how many red spells I have to cast. Not too many more though. This is why I quit Explorer. I hate this deck. I hate playing against this deck, dude. Alright, sorry. I think that's enough. That should be exactly enough red spells for us to get the gold. I think. Yes. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's do a quick recap of what we've done today. So we played this deck a little, we played all our good decks, just showcase what I'm playing at the moment. Again, in ranked right now, I play Azorius Sanctity and Azuria and Up the Beanstalk with Leonard of Sanctity. I think control decks that play Solitude should play Leonard of Sanctity at the moment. It's just very good against Scam. Otherwise, if you're not playing those colors, just make sure every card in your deck is a good card, so that even if you get scammed, your top decks are good. I think Invert Polarity is a really, really good card. And I'm actually going to be able to craft a third one here after I open the pack, which we will do. This deck is... hold on. Jeskai Energy. I think this is a really good deck, but it's incomplete at the moment because we do need... we need 2 Flages. I think once we have the Flagers and a recurring win condition out of the graveyard that deals damage and gains life, this deck is going to be amazing. I think this deck is going to be absolutely amazing once we have Flagers. Until then, we're just going to have to survive with Dig Through Time, but I think Flagers is going to like up the power level of this deck a lot. Obviously, Flage is a little awkward to cast with Mystic Sanctuaries in your deck, but the fact that you can cast Flage off of 2 of these blue-white lands and 2 of these red-blue lands is good enough for me. This deck struggles against Harbinger of the Seas, and struggles against Blood Moon as well, actually, with only 1 basic island in the deck. It's like, the stress of being a Mystic Sanctuary deck really weighs on this deck. However, even if we weren't a Mystic Sanctuary deck, we are trying to cast Invert Polarity and Flage, right? Red, red, blue, white, white, and blue, blue, red. It's so hard to do that if you have too many basic lands in your deck. GG's, fun to watch. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just going to open a pack real quick. Yeah. Alright, let's open a Modern Horizons pack. Then we'll craft a 3rd Invert Polarity because that card is absolutely hilarious. And who knows, maybe we draw Flage right here, but not very likely. Alright, Modern Horizons 3-pack, here we go. We got a Mythic, that's already good news. We get a free wild card. No way. Oh my god, well, never mind. We're not ending stream yet, guys. We're not ending stream yet. It's not over yet. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, this whole stream I've been crying about my opponents getting lucky. Oh my god. I've been crying about my opponents getting lucky this whole stream, but what if I got lucky with drawing cards? Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. I'm excited. Okay. Hold on. Let's, actually, real quick, let me check this deck if I made any changes. I don't think I did. Okay, let's copy this deck again. Oh, oh my god. Oh my lord. Jeskai Energy 2. Let's call it Jeskai Flage. Holy cow. Okay, what do we do about missing a Flage? So, Harbinger of the Seas is a really bad card for us. How do we beat Harbinger of the Seas, man? We only have a basic island. Harbinger of the Seas is very bad for us. We get to add 1 more card here. A basic Plains lets us source the Plowshares here. We also have Solitude, actually. So, actually, we do have game against Harbinger. I forgot. We have game against Harbinger. We have Ring, Lorien Revealed, Solitude to beat Harbinger of the Seas, actually. So, Blood Moon is something we have to worry more about. Our basic island lets us... Yeah, there's no... We don't really have a good answer to Blood Moon. I guess I can put a basic Plains in the deck. How many lands do we run right now? 20? I don't want a basic Plains. Basic Plains and Invert Polarity is just so bad. But I think I'll put 1 in. But still, what does that do? Basic Plains makes it so that Teferi isn't out to Blood Moon. I guess that's okay. Yeah, let's run a basic Plains. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe we drew a mythic wildcard. That's insane luck. That's insanely lucky. Like, you don't understand how lucky that is. Jeskai Flage. Oh my god, we get to play Flage. Only 1 copy, we might not see it, but I really want to just play this deck. 3 Invert Polarities as well is insane. I'm not sure about the basic Plains. I don't really like it. What if we ran a red-white land instead? A red-white land still just gets destroyed by the moon effects. But at least a red-white land casts our red spells. Yeah, wait, cancel. Oh, wait, it got me in game. I think running a Sacred Foundry is better than running a basic Plains. Because Sacred Foundry lets us play Invert Polarity. Anyway, I go first. I have lands and spells. Sure. Let's get an untapped land. A mythic wild card is insane. That was an insane pack. I didn't even see what other cards I drew. I didn't even care. The fact that we got a mythic is nuts. That means one more mythic wild card and I can record energy control. Like, Jesus. What the hell is that? No creature spells you cast from exile have convoke. At the beginning of pre-combat main phase, if you discard a card... you may discard a card. If you do exile the top card of your library, then you may play that this turn. We can hold up Invert Polarity here. Body Thrasher. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Amulet. It's pretty neat. So... Wait, what? Oh, it has Convoke, okay. They're holding up a counterspell. I think I can mana drain this. Mana drain or Invert Polarity here? I think I will mana drain because gaining control. No, I am an energy deck. I'm an energy deck. Yeah, I can Invert Polarity this. I'm an energy deck. I'm allowed to Invert Polarity this. Mine. It never fails. It never damn fails. It's literally just okay. It is literally just a fucking commandeer. It never fails. It never fails. Invert Polarity is literally just commandeer. It does not fail. Like, what the hell is that? It just doesn't fail. It just doesn't fail. It never fails. It never fails. It always gains control of the spell every single time. I'm like 13 times cast, 11 times I've gained control of the spell. It's so stupid. Spell Snare, Flavormanor. Oh, he's a wizard? Oh, that's cool. Flavormanor is cool. They take Spell Snare. Tamiyo. Invert Polarity. You lose a life. Okay, they have the counterspell this time. They get to keep Tamiyo. It's nice. Good for you. But that's about it. Oh my god. Okay. I can... let's see here. I can kill Tamiyo. And hold up a counterspell. I could have one ring there, but I think I want to counter a spell. I think they're gonna go for something here. Yep. If they have a counterspell, so be it. They get an amulet, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. They get an amulet. I get to resolve my one ring now. A land. They're out of gas, and I'm casting the one ring now. Or I can hold up Invert Polarity. Nah, I want one ring. Flage is castable here because white, red. That is crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. Invert Polarity is such a fun card. Like, it's like, ugh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What else can I say? All right, let's surveil. Let's see. Surveil off of a red source so that we can get Flage if we need to. I'm gonna put a land in the graveyard. Just for Flage. The one ring. Draw a discharge. Draw 2 cards. I could brainstorm here. Why not? It's free. See if I can find a land. I can. Okay, we can put back. What do we even put back? Yeah, what do I even put back here? Discharge? Discharge, and I can hold up Polarity and a counterspell. Discharge and the One Ring? And I can play Tamio, hold up Discharge. Oh, wow, okay. What a turn. I don't even have to fetch if I don't want to. Snapcaster Mage. I'm mana draining this. Mana drain. I get mana that I can't really use, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna use the mana, that's okay. They keep their cards. I will fetch. But I only have 2 white sources. But I can't fetch an untapped white, so I'll fetch untapped red. Cast Invert Polarity. And it's mine. 14. I'm now 12 out of 14. 12 out of 14 Invert Polarity flips. Pretty good. I should keep a record. Because I'm currently 12 out of 14 Invert Polarity flips. That's crazy. Polarity has only, like... Okay, Flame of Anora, sure, that's fine. That's okay. Whatever. Like, I don't even care. Like, okay, you're a Tamir, that's nice, but that's gonna die. Tap me for 1. Who's left to the ring? Draw another Solitude. Draw some more cards. Oh, Wrath of the Skies. Oh, that's pretty good, huh? Sure. Wait. Watch this trick here. I can cast... Okay, so Wrath says pay X energy, right? If I play this first, I can hold up Solitude. No, I can't hold up Solitude, actually, because I don't have quadruple white. I can't hold up Solitude, okay. In that case, I will just... Okay, let me brainstorm first. Let me see what cards I'm drawing, because I don't want to lose to this One Ring. Okay, Teferi can top my One Ring next turn. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's put back land. Let's fetch. I currently lose to Lightning Bolt, but I think that's okay. Oh my lord. Wait, hold on. I lose to Lightning Bolt anyway, right? Let's hold control. Let's make a... No, you can't do that. You can't do that, right? No, you can't do that. Okay, let's just play 2. Pay 2 into Wrath of the Skies. Get 2 energy, pay 2 energy. You definitely should, yeah. Boom! It blows up everything. I could have done a cute play there where I have 1 more untapped land, but it doesn't really matter. I lose to Lightning Bolt here, though. Very scary. I lose to Lightning Bolt. Let's hope they don't have a Lightning Bolt. Okay, they didn't. Let's draw some cards. Okay, let's cast Teferi. I might still die here. If they have a counterspell, I'm dead. Like, okay. Whew. Actually, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I can Solitude my own Solitude to prevent the damage. So I'm not dead. So that's okay. Whew. Scary. Very scary game. Very scary game. I can Solitude my own Solitude. I have 2 white. I have Solitude, Solitude, white card, so I'm okay. I'm not dead here. Regardless of what they have, I'm not dead here, so that's okay. I get to flip Tamir next turn. Scary, though. Very scary. Otawara bouncing that to my hand? Sure. Sure. I'm alive, regardless, so... Divine Discharge. I only have 2 Mystic Sanctuaries in the deck, right? Yeah, only 2 Sanctuaries. How many Brainstorms left? 2? Okay, I will cast this. Oh, they're out. Okay, they see that I have something. Unfortunately, I wanted to cast this to see if I can hit a Brainstorm and then flip Tamir in response, because that would make this fizzle. But Invert Polarity. Invert Polarity is a crazy card. I want to do one more because I really want to see Flage in action. I really want to see Flage. Like, I feel like Flage is insane. So I'm going to do one more here. I can't believe we drew a mythic wild card in that pack. That's so lucky. That's so lucky. See, Magic is all about, like, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes your opponents get lucky, but that's okay, because in the end, we're all just playing Magic and having fun, so... Yeah, Misty Rainforest, what are they playing? I have to assume a blue deck? Oh, no, never mind. They could be playing Show and Tell? Utopia Sprawl. Is this Show and Tell? This could be Show and Tell. We might just get Show and Tell on turn 2. This, oh my god, no way this is the Turbo Show and Tell deck. If so, nice. Okay, they didn't have it. Whew. Scare me. They didn't have it, but they could have just Show and Tell'd me on turn 2 here. Let me switch my cameras, actually. I forgot that I should be on this camera for gameplay. That way you can see the stack. Scary, but this is the Turbo deck where, like, they can Show and Tell. Technically, they could Show and Tell me on turn 2, but they thankfully didn't have it. I need to find a mana drain. Need to find a mana drain. I think I will get Thundering Falls. Surreal Land to the graveyard. Didn't find mana drains, so we have to hope they don't have it for one more turn. Although, there's a cool line we can do. Their hand is full though. If they Show and Tell in an Omniscience, right? And then they try to win, like with Atraxa, we can put a land in of Show and Tell, and then we can invert Polarity the Atraxa. They don't have it yet, so we're fine. Oh wait, no, we're not fine, because Invert Polarity is not a good card against Show and Tell. Invert Polarity is not a good card against Show and Tell. I wonder what the right order is. Am I supposed to tune first and then Surveil? I think so, right? Tune first, then Surveil? Oh, that's Tamir, that's nice. Tune, then Surveil. Teferi. I think he has to go. I think I just need a counterspell. Another Tamir. Okay. I'm gonna hold up Polarity. We actually have to pray that our... Okay, never mind. I can Polarity this, though. I think I will Polarity this, because I want to just have a counterspell in hand. I think we get this here. I'm inverting this. Oh, wow, okay. We finally lost the flip. So 15 out of... what are we on? 15 out of... Simply Show and Tell. Show and Tell the Show and Tell deck? So true. No, because if I Polarity a Show and Tell, I lose. You really don't want to Polarity a Show and Tell. However... I think we put Polarity on top and cast a Tamio or One Ring. I think we cast a One Ring. Just hope they don't top deck it here. And if they do, at least I have protection, but Show and Tell doesn't really care about protection. It can beat you through protection. You just have to hope that Polarity fails when you Polarity a Show and Tell. Alright, what do they have? They have the Show and Tell now. Do they top deck it? They top deck the Show and Tell, dude. What can I say? It doesn't really matter what I put in here. I can't win. It doesn't really matter. I've lost anyway. Boring. We didn't find a counterspell, unfortunately. How many do I play? I just play 4 mana drains and 3 inverts. Fair enough. That's gonna win them the game. Yep. Unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky. I'll do one more because I still haven't seen Flage in action, and I know it's a one-off in a 60-card deck, but I really want to see Flage on the battlefield. I've never seen Flage in Arena. I don't even know what the animation is like and whatnot. I've never seen Flage on Arena. They top deck that show and tell, right? Because why else would they keep casting assemble the teams if they didn't top deck show and tell? I feel like they must have top decked that. Oh well. I am now 15 and 12 on Invert Polarity hits. Opponent goes first. They have Luris. We have a removal spell. I think. I mean, this doesn't beat a turn 1 Ragavan, but I think it's okay. I mean, because they're on a Luris deck, they can't have Grief, so that's already nice. I think I keep the sound. It has 3 lands and it can cast spells. I think this is fine. John, what are they playing? What are they playing? Okay, so Invert Polarity, right? It's a 50-50. It's a coin flip. But, like, when you flip and win, Invert Polarity feels so unfair. It feels so unfair when you gain control of that spell. Okay, you can thought seize me. That's fine. There's not really many good hits there. The Tune narrative is just a cantrip. Brainstorm isn't really anything. They can take the removal spell. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Not that after all won't work. Just to gain energy, I guess. Interesting. Interesting play. Oh, nice. I have Solitude now. My turn. Another Teferi. I mean, we run so many because we have Solitudes. Like, we're gonna Solitude something here for free, pretty much. See what they play. They can't have Blood Moon because they're playing Luris. Lucky land draw off the top, I'll take that. I'm gonna Surveil off of a... I mean, you see the discharge, right? You know I have this. What's their play? They could have Amped Raptor, to be fair. They could have Amped Raptor, I guess. Oh, Bloodbraid Marauder. I didn't even know this is on Arena. I didn't even know this is on Arena. Bloodbraid Marauder, when did they add this? For anyone who doesn't know, so it has Cascade as long as you don't have, as long as you have Delirium, which they have exactly. When did they add this? They're gonna hit Crashing Footfalls here. That's pretty cool. When did they add this to Arena? What the fuck? I don't remember them adding this. Alright. I mean, Wrath of the Skies is still really, really good here. So... Wrath of the Skies destroys them here, but... Okay. When did they add Bloodbraid Marauder? I don't remember that. Cool card. Cool deck. Like, Crashing Footfalls Luris, that's cool. Because then, I guess, yeah, they also run Amped Raptor, I'm guessing, to hit that. That's pretty cool. Put a land to the graveyard, even though that could have cost Teferi. Maybe that was a bit dumb to put that land to the graveyard. So my play here is I Solitude one of their 4/4s. Then next turn I get to untap with Teferi and then have Source of Plowshares up. Why would you do that? It's dying anyway. What do you need energy for? It's gonna die anyway. It has evoke. You wasted energy, my guy. What? Okay, sure. I made him discard a card. Sure. I thought it was back with enemy fetches. Oh, I didn't realize. I did not realize they brought they added Bloodbraid Marauder. I'm dangerously low. Oh, and that's a lightning bolt. So, am I dead? I don't think I'm dead yet, but it's close. I need Wrath of the Skies. I might be dead. I might be dead. Bolt does 4 damage. Yeah, I'm dead. Nice. They have 4 damage and I killed one of these and they still have 4. Okay, well played. Well played, Mr. Opponent. Nice deck. Sweet deck. I did not know Bloodbraid Marauder was back. I did not know this is on Arena. Wow, what a cool deck. I mean, again, if I had just exiled, if I had not cast Galvanic Discharge on Bowmasters, but rather Solitude, they wouldn't have had Delirium, so that wouldn't have worked. But cool deck. Like, finally Crouching Footfalls is seeing some play. Because this card is like all over Legacy and Modern, right? But like, it's just like not playable in Arena because we don't have the 3-mana Cascaders. I like their deck a lot. The deck is pretty cool. Gotta give it to them. Their deck is pretty cool. If I find Wrath of the Skies, they're dead, but oh well. I still want to play another one. I really want to see Flage, dude. I know I'm never gonna find Flage here, but I think I'll do one more and then I'll end the stream. I have stuff to do. So one more. But yeah, I didn't know Bloodbraid Marauder was on Arena. I was not aware of that card. Like, I know the card, I just didn't know it was on Arena. Alright, let's see it. Pretty good hand. Keep it. What's the play? Shock. Deathrite Shaman. Do I kill it? Bonesaw? What the hell? I think I'm gonna kill Deathrite Shaman. Get to hold up mana drain. Wild Mikado. Do I counter this? What the hell? Are they just playing Domain? I don't think I counter a Wild Mikado. That can't be worth it. That can't be worth it. Do I Brainstorm on end step here? No, I don't think so. Brainstorm now. Okay. I will put back Brainstorm. I can hold up a counterspell. Or I could play this. I think I hold up a counterspell. If I counter anything, I'll get to One Ring next turn. That's pretty good. I do have Emergency Solitude if I need it. Hard choices here. I think this is the right play. Even though it costs me a lot of life. I'm just playing Domain Zoo with Bonesaw. Don't know why they're playing this, but You do you. Okay, blue mana detected. Oh, Nadu, that's what we're playing. I'll just do this. Just counter it. Domain Nadu? Okay, they've had enough. No, you can't counter my spell. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm really excited that we're able to have this deck now with Flage. I'm really excited. Unfortunately, like, we're never gonna find Flage by just queuing over and over again. Like, we're never gonna find Flage like that. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I will stream again soon. Not like tomorrow, but like probably sometime soon. And yeah, I have another video. I'm editing Demir Energy right now. The games in Demir Energy were okay, but I don't know, I feel like Demir Energy, the version I have right now, isn't really competitive, but you'll see in the video. And yeah, that's about it from me. I'm the control guy, and I bid you all farewell. Bye. Thank you for watching.